That feeling is fear, one of our most primal and powerful emotions. It's an ancient survival tool, hardwired into our brains over millions of years. Today, we're going to peel back the layers of the human mind to understand the incredible, split-second symphony of reactions that happens when we get scared. This lightning-fast response is a product of evolution. In a life-or-death situation, there's no time for hesitation. The amygdala gets its information through two separate channels. And there's a high road, a slower, more detailed route that gives a clearer picture. The hypothalamus is like the command center for your body's stress response. It immediately activates your sympathetic nervous system, unleashing a flood of stress hormones. The first to arrive is adrenaline. Within seconds, it surges through your body. Your heart hammers in your chest, your breathing gets faster, and blood is redirected to your major muscles, prepping you for action. At the same time, the hypothalamus kickstarts something called the HPA axis. This is a network connecting your hypothalamus, pituitary gland, and adrenal glands. It releases another key hormone, cortisol. Cortisol is what sustains the fear response over a longer period. It pumps glucose into your bloodstream, giving your muscles a ready supply of energy. It also temporarily shuts down things your body doesn't need for immediate survival, like digestion or your immune system. But these chemical messengers do more than just get your body ready. They also have a huge impact on your thinking. It's also why traumatic memories can sometimes be fragmented or confusing. Your brain's primitive survival mechanisms have taken over the controls. Now, while your amygdala is busy hitting the panic button, another part of your brain is trying to bring some reason to the situation. This is the prefrontal cortex, located right at the front of your brain. It's the CEO, responsible for decision-making, planning, and keeping your emotions in check. Think of it as a constant conversation between raw emotion and cool-headed logic. If your prefrontal cortex decides that the snake on the path is just a stick, it sends a signal to the amygdala telling it to calm down. But if the fear is overwhelming, or if the prefrontal cortex is underdeveloped like in children, the amygdala can run wild. This can lead to panic attacks or anxiety. All these brain signals create dramatic physical changes. Your pupils dilate to let in more light, sharpening your vision. Your muscles tense up, ready for a sudden burst of movement. You might feel butterflies in your stomach. That's your digestive system shutting down. Even your hearing becomes more acute. Your brain is prioritizing every sense that could help you survive. These changes are all part of the famous fight, flight, or freeze response. And That freeze response is just as important as the other two. For an animal whose predator relies on movement to hunt, freezing can be the single best survival strategy. It's a different neural pathway, but it's just as instinctual and just as critical. There's another fascinating aspect to fear, memory. We often remember frightening experiences with stunning clarity. This isn't a coincidence, it's an evolutionary feature. The amygdala works closely with the hippocampus, your brain's memory center, to lock in fear-related memories. So, what happens after the scary moment is over? If the loud bang turned out to be nothing, your prefrontal cortex strengthens its ability to calm the amygdala down next time. But if the threat was real, that fear memory gets reinforced, making your reaction even faster in the future. Ultimately, the brain's fear response is a double-edged sword. It's a brilliant and sophisticated system that has kept our species alive for eons. Its speed and power are nothing short of incredible. But in our modern world, where we face fewer physical predators and more psychological stress, this ancient system can sometimes work against us, causing intense anxiety over things that aren't life-threatening. But here's the good news. Understanding how your brain processes fear is the first step toward managing it. By learning about the conversation between your amygdala and your prefrontal cortex, you can start to train your brain. Through techniques like mindfulness, therapy, and gradually exposing yourself to things you fear in a safe way, you can strengthen your prefrontal cortex's ability to regulate your emotions. You can teach your inner alarm system when to ring and when to stay quiet. Fear will always be a part of what makes us human. It's a legacy written in our DNA. But by understanding its mechanics, we can learn to work with it, ensuring that this ancient survival instinct serves us rather than controls us. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into the brain. If you found this fascinating, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more explorations into the wonders of the human mind. See you next time.